Oh my god, still no land. This isn't it. Aloha, welcome back everybody. You are watching Hello Good Game and I'm TOS. We are looking at a deck I've dubbed Rank Caller today. This is a tournament winning deck by Aaron Barich. Sorry for butchering your last name, Aaron. This is a red deck wins the tournament with Star City Games Open Worcester. And Aaron went undefeated with this red deck. A couple changes to it versus our last red deck wins. We've seen Experimental Frenzy drop off to just a single copy. We also see Skewer the Critics has been reincorporated. We're still running the Chain Whirler. And we've also now incorporated Chandra Spitfire. I don't know if you've seen my Nuclear Meltdown video, but Chandra Spitfire is an absolute nuke. You have to immediately deal with this or it will deal with you. We also have Ember Hauler. This is Fanatical Firebrand's big brother. You're sacrificing him for 1, so you don't sacrifice for free. You'll actually have to pay to sacrifice, but it does deal 2 damage to any target. And with our Chandra Spitfire, whenever we deal non-combat damage to our opponent, Chandra's getting +3/+0 until end of turn. So each tick that we do to our opponent, our Berg is going up by 3. So for example, say we have 2 Firebrands, a Shock, and an Ember Hauler. We're getting 2 ticks from our Firebrands, a tick from our Shock, and a tick from our Ember Hauler. So that is a total of 3, 6, 9, 12 damage that would be on top of the 1. So we're sitting at 13, plus Shock would be up to 15, and our 2 Firebrands would be 16, 17. So you can see just how quick Chandra Spitfire can add up in damage. We also have Light Up the Stage to draw cards, and then obviously Get to Lava Runner, which I've been flirting with the idea of changing Get to out for the Vishnu Pyromancer, just because that will be dealing an additional non-combat damage to our opponent, which could potentially fire up our Chandra Spitfire. So with that being said, let's move into the sideboard. And in today's video, I didn't play any best of 3, but it's something that we're working on incorporating into our videos in the future, as we've just reached our 100 subscribers. And while we're on note of that, if you're not a subscriber yet, make sure to slap that subscribe button, and you'll be entered to win 500,000 in gems. That's right, 500,000 gems to be giving away on this channel for just subscribing. That's all you have to do. Anything and above that is super appreciated. Comments, likes, shares, etc., etc. Moving back to the sideboard though, we have 3 Fries, and now this is an Esper Control card. Whenever you're facing Esper, you just want to throw this in immediately without even looking. It deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker that is white or blue. So that is huge control hate. We also have Lava Coil, and now I like to work this in with a Gruul deck. So Lava Coil deals 4 damage to target creature. If that creature would die, exile it instead. So bye-bye Spellbreaker, bye-bye Rekindling Phoenix, you know what I mean? We have no time to be wasting 2 burn spells on those creatures when we could just use 1. Moving on, Chandra, Alakite of Flame. So this is a legendary planeswalker. For her 0, you're putting a red counter on each red planeswalker you control. Her other 0 ability is create 2/2/1 red elementals. And they can attack with haste, and you're sacrificing them at the end of your turn. And then her -2, you may cast target or instant sorcery spell with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard. If that card will be put into your graveyard, again, exile it. So this is the main ability that we want to use to recast that Lava Coil, to recast that Fry, maybe recast a Lightning Strike, a Shock, anything like this, even a Light Up the Stage, if you will. So we're just getting extra value out of our cards there. We also have Tibalt, Rakish, Instigator, or Rakish. So this is for our mono-white matchups or our life gain matchups. Your opponent can't gain life, as simple as that. And -2 is you're creating a 1/1 red devil with haste. And when it does not have haste, but when it dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. We also have for our mono red mirror matchup, Chandra Fire Artisan. So in my opinion, first Chandra played wins the game against another red deck. Whenever 1 or more loyalty counters is removed from Chandra, she deals damage equal to that many counters that were removed to opponent or planeswalker. +1, exile top card of your library. You may play it this turn. And -7, exile the top 7 cards of your library. And you may play them this turn. So that is an absolute powerhouse. There's no way you don't kill anyone with a -7 on a Chandra. That's crazy. And we also, for the mono-red matchups, have 3 experimental frenzies. You may look at the top card of your library at any time, and you may play the top card of your library, but you cannot cast cards from your hand, and it's going to cost 4 to destroy it if you choose to do so later in the game because you drew some spells that you want to play. So with that being said, this is the rank hauler, and I've been hauling up rank for the last little bit. Admittedly, we did catch a little bit of bad luck on the tail end. However, we will continue to haul up. We're going to hit diamond with this deck today, hopefully. And tomorrow, we're going to be online playing Gruul. We've got a great write-up for you. Today, we're just going to have a little bit of write-up, but it's going to be tapered down, and it's not going to be as in-depth as the ones coming out in the future. We also, tomorrow, will have a co-pilot joining us. I'm going to call him Captain. That's the nickname he has just earned from me. So everybody give Captain a big welcome to the channel. He's going to be helping me out, which I cannot say how appreciative I am. Thank you so much, Captain. Truly grateful for your help and interest in the channel. I'm looking forward to building this out with you and playing a lot of Magic together, right? So without further ado, I'm your Canadian Snowflake, and this is the Rank Hauler. I hope you enjoy. Thanks again for subscribing, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow. And yeah, let's see what we can get into here. I don't think it's something we can afford to go down to 6 with a lot of the times. And we do get lucky with the Get To Lava Runner for our 1-drop curve. Obviously, he's playing Simic Flash, which is cancer at this point. Oh, perhaps Massive Manipulation instead. We'll pull a second Frenzy, which is less than ideal, I suppose. The only good thing about that is it won't be in our deck when we are frenzying, because that's always annoying when you top deck that and you're forced to play 2 of them or end your frenzy, if you will. Taking damage for his 3rd drop. He's got 4 available. I wonder if it's a Frilled Mystic. You know what I mean? And if he doesn't play the Frilled Mystic, he's going to play the Night Pack Ambusher, which is also GG. We missed our 3rd land drop. We're gonna get to in. Doesn't do it. I mean, it's fine if he does do the Frilled Mystic because we're getting the Steamkin counter, and then with our next Ember Hauler, we should be able to just nuke it. Potentially. It's a hard play, right? We'd almost rather him play a Frilled Mystic over the Night Pack Ambusher. I don't know why Risen Reef is in here. This guy's a madman. Still no land drop, which is beyond painful. Let me tell you what. No attacks. Spark doubling his Risen Reef. Okay, so this is a super custom deck. Maybe no Night Pack Ambusher. It's not looking like it because Risen Reef, Leafkin Druid, this is more elementals. Yeah, Risen Reef, Leafkin Druid, that's all main phase play, so you wouldn't want to mix that with really anything. So this is a weird situation we're in. Right? We'll get rid of the 1 Risen Reef, which is good enough for us. We get rid of the Paradise Druid. Yeah, it's It's not the situation we want to be in, but it's not so bad that we won't be able to pull out on top still. We're just looking for our 4th land. We can Frenzy after that. Probably going to light up the stage next turn, which triggers our Chandra, which is great. It should also trigger our Get To up to 2. Just mad draws here. We would be in deep trouble if he had Unsummon. Holy moly. Very nice. He's running Spark Double and Reduplicate. So we're in the Great Barrier Reef here today, boys. Yeah, watch your boats. This is a good game, isn't it? This takes our Steamkin up to 4, which is great. Let's see what we get. A couple 1-drop spells. Negative. So we have 5 available. We need 2 here, which takes us to 3. Let's just get our Steamkin out, I guess. And let's get some more Ember Hauler damage in. Bird goes to 7. Big Bird attacks. He has 3 defenders, all 2 or less strength. He has to block our Lava Runner as well. And we have a Steamkin, so let's not sacrifice that for our Frenzy, because we could really burn a hole of what little remains. Let's see what his choices are here. Can't block the bird, and you really should just Risen Reef block the Chain Whirler. Risen Reefs are great. I'm just happy to get one of those off the field. I'm sure he'll reduplicate it 2 or 3 times here. An Omnarth, perhaps. Omnarth is 3 colors, though. He would need, what's Omnarth's 3rd color? Is it red? Oh. That's pretty cool. We'll save it. If only we had the land. Get our Chain Whirler in again. Killing our own Steamkin, which is annoying. Still able just to burn him out next turn. Unless we get land piled, but that's why we trimmed a little bit of lands, right? Another Mass Manipulation, which is great. Taking my other Steamkin. I'm afraid it's too little too late, though. Let's get him. Light up the stage. 2 shocks, please. Let's go from our deck. Oh no. We'll play the land from the deck. Oh, another one. Into our Ember Hauler, I suppose. Yeah. That's that. I guess we could sacrifice our Ember Hauler in real time. Use him as a chump blocker. Just like we do with the Firebrand. Yeah, more Just copies for his Risen Reef. Just pretty cool. He gains a lot of cards, but I'm not sure blue has any life gain. I know green does. And there's that elemental that gains 3 life when it enters the battlefield, which is not what I want to see. Just more copies, right? More Risen Reefs. This deck could be called the Great Barrier Reef. That'd be a good one. So Chandra actually buffs up quite a bit here, which is nice. It was a pro move copying the Chain Whirler, I think. It also powered up the Steamkin, which was pretty cool for him. Let's see what we have for attackers. All right. So, we're taking 7-8 damage. We're going straight up top. Paradise Druid, or sorry, Llanowar Elf won't do it for him. Get the land out of the way. Don't you dare. Oh my god. Sometimes you get burned with Frenzy. May still be too much land. That's GG. Quickly climbing up to Diamond. I think I was Platinum 3 yesterday when we started to burn our way up. The idea today was to showcase the red deck here. I had such good luck with it last night. I'm not sure why I can't convert with it. We did go on like an 8-win streak yesterday, so we're due for a few losses, in all honesty. Probably seen 10th District Commander, Legionnaire. Oof. Such a great card. Oh, he just goes right in with the shock. He doesn't want to have that build up. He'll play later. Let's get our Ember Hauler out, aka our Rank Hauler. And Vanto Vanguard, which is really good. If he shocks my Ember Hauler, I'll be surprised. He's really emptying out his hand. Paying life, and now he's going to Reckless Rage us? That's a little aggressive, I feel like. Don't you guys think? And then doesn't attack. Oh, he's got Summoning Sickness. Never mind. Well, unfortunately, this is a pretty creature-heavy deck. So these Lava Runners aren't converting for me like I'd like them to. I was talking with one of my coaches yesterday, and we were thinking that maybe the Get 2 Lava Runner should be switched out for the Pyromancer. We're just going to make him pay life to eternity, right? That's our best bet, is just having him continuously pay 4 life, and then we can spaz out near the end. Let's get it in there. 9, we hold 6 in our hand. If we draw a land, we can do 6 next turn. And then we're just looking for a lucky draw, baby. Another Vanguard, which could make our Chain Whirler very juicy this late in the game. Trying to get that additional 4 life in. He doesn't go for it this time. He's like, I can't do it. We do get the land drop, and we are going to wipe his secondary Vanguard. There's no way he takes 5 damage for a Chain Whirler. Obviously, he could have God's Willing and protect it that way. Indestructible, scry 1. Not bad, not bad. I guess the question becomes, does he have a secondary Reckless Rage? The proper play was probably Chandra Spitfire into Chain Whirler second turn, and then we could have had the opportunity to draw 4th land, Skewer the Critics, and finish the game as well. But we still have 17 life and plenty of burn. We could kill him this way as well. So as soon as he does anything, I'm going to Fanatical Firebrand on the stack. Just like this. Really trying to hold on to it, but unfortunately it must die. Pay 4 life, bro. Do it. It's your only hope. You gotta pay 4 life. Oh, he did it. So that was like a 3 for 1 or something. I guess 3 for 2, he was playing cards with that. But he gets them back, so it's pretty cool for him. Sheltering Light, God's Willing. These things I'm not concerned with. It's any life gain that's going to cripple me here. Defiant Strike is really nice. So we've got a couple turns. Oh, Reckless Rage, really? Well, no, Reckless Rage is only worth 1. He loses his mana as the phase changes. So that's no buenos. But a Dreadhorde Arcanist is quite nice, actually. We pull lethal, though. Good game. And our win streak begins. We could have done that a lot more efficiently. I guess I was just scared of removal. Let's grab a pack. Who doesn't love packs? Set this morning out straight. Oh, Ayo River. Maw of Flames. That is fun. We're actually missing a couple more of those in our Grixis Reanimator deck. So that's great. What is up with this land today? We have to mulligan this. Can't keep that. And we'll throw away one of our stages, I guess, right? We can't toss the Chain Whirler. And we shouldn't toss our 2-drop either. A lot of people playing red. So we do have the 2 Chain Whirlers again. Hopefully we can get some sort of better value out of them this time around. If he plays a Cavalcade, I'm going to lose my shit. Ugh. How do people get so lucky with that draw? I'm going to beat him to the punch, though. First Chandra played wins, baby. Well, he could obviously just Lightning Strike it. Lightning Strike, Lava Coil. Anything of the like. We wouldn't be able to block Skewer the Critics even if we wanted to, because of Cavalcade. Light up the stage. A secondary Cavalcade. Or he could land into his Chandra, which would be smarter. He goes greedy for the Cavalcade. I guess we're going to be a little bit greedy at this point too. And just wipe the Scorch Spitter off the face of the earth. And we're over for 6. 7 damage this turn with our Chain Whirler tag. And that looks like a good game. His Spitfire will do lethal on us next turn, I believe, though. We're left with some bad decisions. You know what I mean? Let's just try to maintain control. Just getting rid of that. Let's all attack here, and now we can land up the stage to end the turn. Just trying to maintain control. We can't let him just go nuclear on us. Could land into our get to, which is nice. Gives us that blocker we need. Can you imagine if we left his bird out? We would be so dead. Still doing a lot of damage. We would have been beyond dead. So 1, 2... he might kill me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage he has on the field. That is a lot. He would have definitely killed us if we left his bird up. so we're killing his Lava Runner so he can't tap out and kill us. And we're going to end his life with our secondary Chain Whirler. Chain Whirler shuts down this other red deck so hard, it's not even funny. Will it be Gruul? Will it be mono red? Mono red. Ember Hauler goes out, saving the Chain Whirler for when it's most ideal. Hopefully this is the Cavalcade deck, and we can squeeze some value out. Ooh, brr. It's been raining out. It's very cold in here. So he takes out my Ember Hauler. We're still pulling lands. We're gonna let him go. Just hold our turn. We want to be on the play. Chandra's Regulator. So this is a Chandra tribal deck, apparently. We should be able to make quick work of it. Well, yeah, let's get a Chain Whirler out. That's higher value than Lightning Strike. We'll save the Lightning Strike for removal. Probably better. Another light up the stage. Don't shoot there. Full price Skewer the Critics. Into a Flame of Hell. Very nice. Unfortunately, we still have 20 life left. Does our Lava Runner have haste? He does. Getting those attacks in. Now lighting up the stage. Drawing 2 cards. And you know we're sending in our Chain Whirler. That way he's forced to remove it, because who can leave a 3/3 on the field? Certainly not me. Ooh, Chandra.
My hair is on fire? I know.
So he gets to double activate the abilities by paying 1, but unfortunately, that just gets rid of 2 cards. Throwing down as much damage as we can. Taking 1 damage here, which is fine as far as I'm concerned. We have 7 on the field, 3 in our hand. Next turn is lethal. He could use that old Theros card that deals 3 damage to all creatures for 3, which is really cool. It's like 1 colorless and 2 red. I forget the name of it, but it's there. Someone showed it to me on the stream the other day, which is really cool. I appreciate the stream chats. Keeps it a lot more entertaining for me. He's access to both a Wizard Lightning and a Lightning Strike to take out my 2 Chain Whirlers, which is pretty cool on his behalf. He's debating whether he just hits my face with it, though, because his Flame of Keld, right? So he could do 10 damage to me if he puts them in my mouth. It's kind of a waste, because they're doing 5 to hit my Chain Whirlers with them. But at the same time, he can't leave them on the field. Taking out his Lava Runner. Playing our Frenzy. Hitting for 4. And then I think we might even get to play land. No land. We have lethal, so I'll have to remove our Lava Runners.
This is just gonna be bad. Let's light it up!
He gets 1 removal. I'm sure he has a second in his hand. Full cost Wizard's Lightning, so we know he doesn't have a Wizard's Lightning. It could be a Lightning Strike. Shock. So he's been occupied removing all my creatures with his burn spells. And I've just been focusing on his health rather than his lack of creatures. There's a shock. Ooh, we pull a land. That's bad luck. Come on. Oh, another shock. That's such good luck. And then an Ember Hauler would have done it as well. Groovy. We need a lot more wins. We're going to keep this. Checking our percentages here quickly. We're sitting at 60% win rate, which is still really good. Debating whether we Firebrand it or whether we shock it, but we should save the 2 for when we need it, because he could play an Incubation Druid, right? He's pretty lucky to start the game with a Leyline. Let's see if we can stuff it out. Honestly, it is a wasted card unless you have mana tap creatures, and if you can't utilize them, it's worthless. So he does get the Leafkin Druid out, which is great. So he's sitting at 4 mana. He could play another mana and be into 5 mana. So that's far too much for us to be comfortable, because he could play his Nissa if he wanted. A Risen Reef, which we'll immediately remove. Actually, we won't. We're going to Chain Whirler it, which I guess is close to immediate removal. That can frig off. So if we can continue to stuff his turns while building our own presence, it'll be right as rain. Another Risen Reef. What are the chances? Plays a Paradise Druid. It would have been cool to save our Chain Whirler. Let's get our Spitfire out. And we can double attack, because who's going to block with either of those creatures? I guarantee you not this gentleman. The best matches I play is when I'm like envisioning or imagining I'm playing myself, right? What would I do in this situation? And that is improved by becoming aware of the meta, playing all the decks, and really learning what's what in them. Secondary Chain Whirler would be Groovy. He has unlimited mana, which is a little bit frightening because he could Krasis on us. Plays Nissa this turn, and next turn he's going to try to Krasis. Unfortunately, he has no flyers. He'll need to unsummon my bird or face the Wrath.
The land fights for us.
Right? He's really going for it. He might Krasis just for a little one. Krasis for 4 would come out as 2. Plays a Hydra, which is a 3/4. And that doubles, it'll be a 6/8, I believe. Oh no. It's because it costs 2 in X. Let's just try to burn him out as quick as we can. We'll get a land and a shock. Oh, land and Skewer the Critics. That's so good. That's a good game. And stuffed or be stuffed. And we are stuffing this turkey full today. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to run to the washroom here. I'll be about a minute. I'm going to kill... Well, no, I'll leave it around. Alright. I should have went and got myself a water as well. We'll grab that next break. Pretty groovy land drop. Let's hopefully not flood out. We have a very nice curve too. Hopefully we draw Phoenix. I call it Phoenix. It's really Chandra Spitfire though. Looks like Phoenix to me. This could be less than ideal. We did pull our Spitfire though. So if he cannot keep up, we should be able to roast him. Opt. Interesting. So Opt's not in the tempo blues that I've been playing at least. Maybe he's playing Wizards? Or is it? For some reason he's running Opt in the Flash deck. Let's attack first. Right? We'll try to face the wrath of his unsummon. A Merfolk Trickster, eh? Pretty cool. I'm just gonna deal with it now. Right? That way we still get our attack in. And we could still Amber Hall. So one creature dealt with. If we can maintain our headspace here. We'll basically be doing the same thing this turn. It is a losing battle just because of how many cards he has in his hand. We do activate our Frenzy though, so if we can get through this, it's a sure win, I think. Alright, that's fine. So we're going to get rid of our Skewer the Critics, empty our hand. And then just Frenzy, whatever. $11 damage left. We have 3 on the field, potentially 5. Probably should have attacked first. In danger of the ambusher at this point. It's gonna be a hard one to finish out. We're gonna need to light up the stage at the very least. Getting a block in at least, doing what we can. Again, just getting flooded with land. That's a good game. Who in their right mind runs these wolves? You're a bad, bad person if you do. I need to work in Lava Coil for that shit. Oh, let's keep it again, I guess. Interesting. Let's go for it. It's the only solution we have right now. Interesting. He is going in. I'm going to go in as well. Really just spamming out here. And then our Goblin Chain Whirler will trigger our Chandra Spitfire next turn, and that is GG's. You need to remove my Spitfire. You're just gaining a life. But you could still Lava Coil. Vona Flourishing, gaining more life. Unfortunately, it's not enough. My Chain Whirler leaves this turn, so unfortunately I have to use it. But still, getting hit for 8 is not friendly. Lethal on board next turn. Almost lethal in hand. He'll need to gain more life if he has any chance of doing anything. Why would he not remove my Spitfire? That makes me giggle and giggle and giggle. Easy as that. I'd say if we draw a land, this is really good. It's nice to see our rank caller out combined with our Chandra Spitfire. And then I love actually triggering Chandra Spitfire with our Chain Whirler. That's one of my favorite plays so far with this deck. Ripjaw Raptor is not fun to play against. Luckily for us, it doesn't have flying. The Ceratops, on the other hand, does have flying, so that's less than ideal. No, no, cancel. We're going to be greedy, and we're just going to try to kill him before he kills us. Because he's... How did he play that? Did dinosaurs cost less to cast with this? Oh my god, that's such a good card. I thought it just did the Enrage. I didn't realize it made dinosaurs easier to cast. That's fucking good. Nice. This guy is just going off on us. Taking the damage. I say let's hit him hard. Going up top. Going up top. Going up top. We can kill him next turn. Just hitting with our nuke. Oh! 10 damage in one turn. Well, I guess that would be 14. 17 damage in one turn. Do any of these dinosaurs have life gain? Yeah, player Galta. Yeah, good game. Hey guys, what killed the dinosaurs? Huh? People say a meteor, but was it a Chandra Spitfire? That's what I'd like to know. Oh, an emergency zone. Another tapped land, so we're sitting pretty. Let's see what we get here. An Ember Hauler Shock. That'll power up our Get To Lava Runner. And he actually mortifies that instead of my other guy. Because I couldn't have activated it now. Unless he can deal with it on his main phase here. We should be good. Interesting. Probably taking my Chandra Spitfire. Takes my Chain Whirler. I wonder why. If he doesn't Kaya's Wrath us, we win. Cry of the Carnarium or Ritual of Suit would get us really good as well. Probably looking at Ritual of Suit because he paid life. He has no second planes for Kaya's Wrath. Maybe he's just killing our Spitfire. Well, that's okay. I think 3 damage in. As long as we survive this turn, he's dead. He does have access to Kaya's Wrath now. We're going to hit him for an additional 2. The Belhaunt, eh? Nice. Shit. Let's see what he has in store for us. Hopefully no Oath of Kaya. Teferi, that's okay.
I can no longer stand by and watch. We need to move quickly.
If I pull a lightning, I'll deal with his Belhaunt. Let's go for it. Hitting for 5. That's pretty groovy. And we could still sacrifice our Ember Hauler. So we need just our Firebrand to survive. That's okay.
I'm not done yet.
Maybe he needs more Teferis. Kaya's Wrath is really good. Saves him unless I play a burn. Goblin Chain Whirler would be great. Thief of Sanity, I don't care. I don't think people play that anymore. Full casting our light stage. We should get something. And we do. It is a Lightning Strike. That's GG's. RIPs. Three more wins. Easy peasy. We're going to get them all in a row. I started listening to Bus Driver. Really, really like it. His song, Imaginary Places. Ooh, gets me going. 2 Chain Whirlers. That's aggressive. Let's check out our arena tool and check out our play rate against whatever this is. Hopefully it's Esper. We have an 80% win rate over Esper right now when we play first, which is really, really good. Aggro Bolus could just be Dimir, which we don't actually typically see a lot. I think it's Phoenix. So why else would he have Opt? You know what I mean? Casting to down my Steamkin. It's acceptable. Our Firebrand's not going to do anything at this point, so we're going to save our mana, save our shock, and do it the old-fashioned way. Pull 2 lands, which is great to get out of the way. Main phase opt. It looks like he's stuck on land. Hopefully he doesn't play one here. No land drop, guys. That's really good. Let's get another stage lit up here. The faster we can cycle through the deck, the faster we'll win. See another cast down, which is, it's okay. We have our Steamkin drop. We'll go as far as putting out our Chain Roller this turn, just so we can spaz out next turn. Taking one of my shocks away, that's actually pretty nice. He's doing really well for only having 2 land in his hand. So this is actually pretty aggressive, pretty nice as well, because this will take our Steamkin to 4 with our Frenzy. Hopefully we don't draw lands. We do. Fortunately, we're able to attack all, be doing 3 damage, and finally getting rid of his Aggro Bolus. He's dropped so many lands in a row. Like, he needs to truly draw a land here. If he doesn't, it's a good game. Good game. He's milling his lands because he's not allowed to take a land here. He's allowed to take an instant or sorcery, which he's unable to play. I guess he had a land that whole time. Let's get these attacks in first here. Okay, that's fine. 3 damage. We already have 7 land available, so we don't necessarily need the Steamkin. We could take it if it came to that and just kill it, but there's no need for that, I don't think. Ending our turn. He's got 3 life left. He could potentially go to 5 and exile my Steamkin, but he gets screwed yet again. Oh, I'm sleepy now. Need to get some breakfast in me. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours here. Rank hauler is the name of the game, and we are hauling up the rank ladder. It's pretty cool. I should have grabbed myself a sweater too. That would have been smart of me. Dun 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 dun. It's a pretty gravy looking hand, if we're honest. Should be able to throw this whole hand at him quite quickly. Gruel. That is our nightmare. Let's see how he plays it. Interesting. Let's keep pulling out his burn spells, I guess. I gotta run out, go help at the glass shop again, so we might be finishing this a little later. Let's get a shock, please. Bird goes to 7. He's forced to block with his Risen Reef or lose. All right, a Leafkin Druid, that's okay. Another Leafkin Druid. I mean, he can draw all he wants. It's not going to stop our Spitfire. Especially now that he's out of land. Like, that's his whole turn. Congratulations. You're lucky as shit that I didn't draw a Burn Spell. Right? Push off the inevitable a turn or two. Hopefully there's no crazy life gain. There is that one card. It's like gain 6 life. I don't think we typically see it. It would be great sideboard for red hate. He does have a lot of land available, and Omnarth could shut us down pretty good. Just a Cloudskin Seer he's drawing. Obviously looking for a couple shocks, I'd assume. The amount of land you can put on the field with Risen Reef is disgusting. We're just looking for one good draw. That's all we need. That's not it. I mean, it's getting closer, but... we're going to force him to block. It's cool because he can't kill my Chandra Spitfire. Ooh, he's saving his Risen Reefs. Interesting. Wow. Nice. That's a cool move, bro. Another lightning. He's full of fire. Cool. Hopefully he's got counters as well. Interesting. I'm not sure why you tap when you're Leafkin Druids for that, but... oh, just because he gets a double tap. It's actually a good conversion.
Be wary of the ground you walk
on. Okay, so the Reefs don't have Vigilance, which is nice. So he's 2 Vigilance characters. Nice. So he definitely is stabilized. He's looking to earn the burn here. As long as he doesn't have a counter, we're groovy. I don't think Elementals holds any counters, at least not that I'm familiar with. We've drawn plenty of land in a row, so it's time that we get a banger out. Not too many of them in our graveyard yet, even.
exploded.
Oh my god. Absolutely brutal that we've not been able to draw a bird spell in 3 turns. Land, land, land. As long as we don't face any life gain, this
You
is
would
still
make an excellent
viable
informant for my
somehow.
study. To the
Don't you
library.
dare. Ooh, he does take Omnarth out of the bag, which is pretty cool. Omnarth will hit me for plenty of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, I think. That's aggressive. So we're going to get hit with 4. 5 this turn at least. This is looking like a GG next turn unless we draw.
Harness the elements.
Ouch. Is he have a shock? If he has anything, we're dead. Another Nissa.
We will not
Nice.
fail.
Fuck! Fucking loser, man. Brutal! Alright, okay. It's fine. Okay. Probably Tempo Blue. Probably has a Spell Pierce. Passing our turn. Keeping it for removal. He opts. We're not worried about that. Opt might get reprinted in Theros, probably. It's definitely a Theros looking card. Let's try to tap his mana. Playing our first Spitfire, hopefully no Essence Scatter. Hopefully no Spell Pierce is non-creature. Quench, beautiful. Do we see another? Syncopate this time. Very nice. Luckily, we still have 8 damage in our hand. Eight in our hand, 1 on the field, letting him go, basically wasting his turn. He's totally tapped, so we're going to smash in for an additional 3 because he can't counter. And all he did is return a haste creature to my hand, so literally I can empty my hand on him next turn. Let's see if he counters our Firebrand. He does. before he gets to surveil. Oh, really? So he double countered. If we draw a land, we can double skewer. We do. Let's do it. We can't hold back, we just have to push through it. Really? Oh, Chemister's Insight, that's okay. Saving his blue, he wants to get a counter, which he didn't. So we're firing in for an additional 3. Pulling it down to 1. Too many cards in his hand, makes us very uncomfortable. And hopefully he didn't draw a counter. We're going to see a Chemister's Insight with a discard. Yeah. He's going to have to discard, though, and pay 4. Gets to draw 2 cards. Hopefully one of them was a counter. It was a Sinister Sabotage. A very lucky individual. And he also gets to surveil. This Chainwhirler will seal the deal as long as it doesn't get countered. Just counter after counter. I literally do not know what his win condition would be. Let's see if he leaves it. Oh, another blink of the eye. Another opt. More land, which is great. Playing our Steam Pin again. Letting him play something, and we're going to play our Shock in return. Before he gets to draw after he discards, correct? Another Synopate. Very nice. Oh, he actually doesn't have to discard. That was a fresh Chemister's Insight. He's going at it again. He needs a removal for me. Oh, son of a bitch. Come on. Oh, no. Curse of the Land. Brutal. Let's pray the Chainwhirler hits. It looks like it is. No, it's not. Should have played our fucking land first. We weren't thinking. We could have avoided that quench. Deep breaths. He's a long way to go. Let's hit it. Does it go? No, of course not. Yeah, I'll pay that, bro. I had a Steamkin. Huh? He's really trying to go for it. Does he get it? Holy shit. Oh, we're paying 2 as well. Woo! That was a match in which I held my breath near the end. So unlucky with land drops. He just had counter after counter. Fortunately for us, it was not enough. Rex Ruger in the house. Opponent goes first. We have a Chain Whirler. I wouldn't mind seeing a Cavalcade deck that I could just rip the Chain Whirler on. Let's see how the luck plays out, though. Mono black off the start. Pretty aggressive play, I'll admit. Into a Knight of the Ebon Legion, which immediately needs removal. Holy, what a good card. Adanto Vanguard. I always want to call him an Advanto Danguard. I mix those letters up, but it's Adanto Vanguard. I think a Danguard would be pretty cool, especially if your name was Dan. However, that's needless information. We will strike here, I believe. If he blocks and pays life, he blocks and pays life, right? That's no skin off our back. He could be thinking about it because he wants to stop my Spectacle, but at the same time his Vanguard would just give me Spectacle as well. So he has something to play. He's going to play it after his attack phase, I'm assuming. I hope it's a good hand, bro. Oh, that Chain Whirler is going to be tasty. Oh my god! GG, buddy. Nice. Do you think he takes 9 damage for a Chain Whirler? No way. He can't do it. He does it. Should we make him do it again? I'm gonna. Fuck you, man. Oops. He can't do it. There's no way. Super duper dead. And it's funny because he did it the first time, so he's stuck doing it the second time. He's gonna do it for that guy too? Holy shit. That was 12, 13 damage Chain Whirler, baby. Woohoo! Oh my god. Yeah, that's fun, eh? How's your night, Mr. Spartica? Spricta. How do you say that? I want to call you Spartica, but I'm missing a couple vowels there, I think. As long as he doesn't pull lifelink on us, we're all good. That's actually ideal, because it will have haste at this point. Well, it will after this. Should. Yep. He definitely needs to gain some life. Alright, alright, alright. He's still attacking. What a dummy. He might beat us. Shit. Pretty clutch for him to pull this out here. Alright, bro, enjoy your breakfast, eh? I should go get breakfast here soon as well. Maybe I'll get it on my way to the shop. So he can't pay life. He's gonna get lifelink. And we'll finish him off here with Skewer the Critics. That's it. GG's, RIP's.
Together, we are unstoppable.
I wonder if he control deleted us. No, he's still here. We're still sitting at a 60% win rate. We're 53% on the play and 68 on the draw, which is great. 69% handle the heat there, eh? A very long stream session here today. We're almost at 3 hours. I was really hoping to hit diamond so I could experiment with some new decks. There's nothing worse than experimenting with decks when you're in a tier 1 bracket and you fall down to tier 4. Opponent going first, which is no bueno. We get the draw. It looks like he mulliganed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's picking what card to throw away, I believe. Nope. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. He did go down to 6. Which is fine. Let's just enter lightly, if you will. Turn 2, we'll Ember Hall. Ah, History of Benalia. Very nice. So we're actually able to Steamkin Shock. Kind of sucks because it empties our hand of spells really efficiently. Like there's 2 for 1 there at the very least. Oh, my lantern. Let's get a whirl out. Let's take out one of these. That way he can't double block my Steamkin. Right? That would have been less than ideal for us. He does power one of his knights up. And then he gets a Beneolish Marshal. Nice. no blocks. We're going to take this damage. I guess let's just spaz out. Let's try to push late stage as far as we can before we frenzy. Our Chain Whirler's going in. He'll have to block with a Knight. Next turn we frenzy and kill him. He just takes it. Wow. We can chump block with our Ember Hauler. Chump blocking our Ember Hauler, aka our Rank Hauler. He's hitting for 5. We're super dead next turn unless we pull some magic. This is a good start. Hopefully we get lucky and no lands. We shouldn't have played the land in our hand. I don't know what we were thinking. Still getting lucky. Ah, that's a land. Oh, we did not play a land. Lucky us. Tapping our Steamkin, playing another. And we get a shock this turned up, which is great. We'll assert our dominance for a quick second. Oh my god, we got another Steamkin. Literally unlimited land available. We pulled a Chandra Spitfire, which is pretty cool. Oh my god, still no land. This is an amazing rip. It is Steamtown, baby. There's no way I need all this mana. Alright, so that's my boss. I gotta go to the shop and get some work done. We'll be back and finish this video up later. It was a good finish, but we need those few final wins. So yeah, have a good afternoon, and I'll be on maybe in a couple hours. So take care. Have a great day. Hauling ranks all the way up to Diamond 4 today. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's see if we can learn a thing or two along the way. A really nice starting hand. We have no 1-drop, but it looks like our Chain Whirler will be incredibly high value. As long as he doesn't Loxodon on his 3rd turn, we should be okay. Let's get this Steamkin out. Resplendent Angel, you say? That's actually pretty groovy. Let's be greedy. Alongside him, we'll throw our Spitfire out. If he can do it, so can we. Dawn of Hope is very nice. Unfortunately, we're going to whirl in. And we'll toss our Get To out, which will allow us to Ember Hull and destroy his Resplendent Angel. And at this point, I would concede the match if this was me, because we're getting absolutely wrecked. Getting hit for 6 now. And we have enough on the battlefield to push through this. Playing our land first, even though we probably shouldn't, into a 2nd Frenzy. And we are all attacking. Still hitting for 4. So that is groovy. We should have lethal next turn if our draw goes correctly. He's gaining quite a bit of life here. Land into our Get To. We're going to pay the life for it. We are going to skewer his Resplendent Angel. And that's that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, GGZ. Looking for one more quick win before we call it quits for the day. Checking out Gruul. We've got a wonderful article written for you guys, breaking down literally everything there is to know about Gruul and how to play it, how to deal with the other meta decks, etc., etc. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. We did want to get it out today, but we've just been swamped. So it might get pushed back till tomorrow. Our opponent mulligans, which is great news for us. Let's play first, show them who we are. Getting that initial attack in with our Firebrand. And we see a tapped land, which means we can go ahead with our runaway Steamkin. And let's see if we get a black. No, we don't. We're going to enter with a measly shock to power up our Steamkin. Into a light up the stage, also for our Steamkin. Probably seeing this countered here, which is fine. Still powers up our Steamkin, and we're all in for 4. Next turn we are hitting for 4, 5, I believe. 6. Teferi's going to bounce our Steamkin. That takes us down to 2. Fortunately, we're able to Chain Whirl his Teferi away, which is always beneficial. Now we're able to hit with our Firebrand again, down to 10 life. Narset, we're not afraid of. That actually is basically giving us 4 free damage, which is great. Hopefully we don't see anything too crazy. An Absorb, which is very, very nice. So I'm hitting for 4. I could hit for 7, and he is absorbed for 3. Let's just push our luck. Interesting. A Spell Pierce. Very nice. Steamkin still goes up, though. Hitting for 4. We have 6 available next turn. The Absorb will not do anything for him, I'm afraid. He needs some sort of removal. And Ugin will do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fortunately, he needed 6. We see a Cleansing Nova, which is just as good as far as I'm concerned. Getting a free Lightning Strike in, though, because his land is tapped for the Absorb. He wants to play Ugin, but he can't play Ugin, unfortunately. We see it's Teferi, which will leave open his Absorb. That's always great for him, right? We see a Shock, which we cannot play. Full control in case he has a Thought Erasure, even though he has no black. Still on the lookout for it because of Teferi's plus. Teferi's minusing 3 for a draw. And this looks very bad for us. Let's see where this gets us. We need to draw a 3rd burn spell and cast all 3 in one turn if we have a chance. He's starting to strike us down, which is okay. So let's go a little bit like this. As long as we don't see Syncopate, Quench. Okay, so we have the Absorb out. Here's our Chain Whirler. No way. Alright, so nonetheless, we've gotten rid of the 2 Absorbs. A land. He could have 1 more counter. He's playing his Ugin, so I doubt it. But he could because he does have the land. Let's see if he does go with his Mobilized District. So I don't think he has a counter. If we draw a Lightning or another Skewer the Critics, it should be good game. Let's get this one out just because. Taking 3 damage. We only need 3 more. Minusing 3, I'm sure. Oh, just on nothing. I would have -3 on some of these tokens for the extra draw. That could have been foolish of me, though. Most of my decisions are. Taking quite a bit of damage here. Does he have a counter? Ember Hauler won't do it this turn. However much we would like it to. We'll destroy it in real time, so hopefully his Ugin minuses 3 on us. I assume it would. see another Narset drop. So he's really looking for an absorb. It would be pretty cool if it... Oh, he does reveal it, which is nice. Dovin's Veto, which is really great. Non-creature spell, so ideally we're trying to pull a Chain Whirler for a win.
Lies beyond vision.
Getting hit for quite a bit here. I think we will chump block if we need to. Getting that damage in. One life left. Do we pull a Chain Whirler, and can we play the Chain Whirler? Shoot. Let's go land into Frenzy. Obviously going to veto it, and we're dead this turn. Shit. Tough matchup. We almost had it. So close.